Uh, Before I'll start anything, I just wanted to know how many of I would request everyone to please use your chat box to answer any of the question asked by me, because I would be seeing that comments, and I would be using that in my whole session. Um, so, how many of you feel that this particular topic is very important? And exactly what is the objective of teaching this? Yes, I would be giving 30 seconds to think that what could be the objective of this particular training and this particular module. Yes, Reena, you are agree for what? Okay, right. Thank you so much. Yes, she agrees that this particular topic is very important, and we really have to know how we can. So, any objective is coming into our mind, that what is basic objective for teaching ethics and integrity. Yes, very nice. Value based education to build a character, of course, inculcating the moral values. Yes, thank you so much for such a lovely, wonderful objectives. Yes, values, actually nurturing the values, um, teaching them the, yes, holistic development, respect, very well. So I would say the objective of this particular session is to create an environment, in which the existing policies, I think please check up, because the my voice is audible with everyone. Please check your connection. Thank you. Which existing practices and policies can be, we can critically examine whatever things are going on. For example, I'll just take up, because still we are in many of our classes, we are on mod, not just one to one, but online. We are still online. We are teaching many things still online. So these days we have also observed, and in many of your schools, you people must also observe these things, that sometimes the children become very naughty. They either write or scratch the screen, or they are showing some wrong object. So that means somewhere we are not able to convey the ethics to them. Important to sensitize our children also, our teachers also, sorry. The teachers will be trained, and there will be a self training also, to teach our children, to teach our students about the responsibility. Every time, everybody, whenever, if you talk to our children, they say, yes, I must get this. Why every time what I'm getting? What are my responsibility if I want to get certain things in my life? So, training or teaching our students about the responsibility, respect, fairness, truthfulness, honesty, and that too in current situation, while taking all historical events also. So the I would say that we expect our teacher to teach certain kind of things, or they should do some kind of activities to sensitize our children about these things. But before anything, I'll take it up. First of all, what exactly is the ethic? Ethic hai kya? What is ethic? What are the integrity? What is the integrity? So I would say अगर हम शाब्दिक अर्थ ले ethics का, the ethic is nothing but आचार विचार, where integrity is nothing but it is नैतिकता और अखंडता, practicing ethics. So before practicing, before giving them any kind of practice to our children, it is much important for us to understand what exactly is the ethic. I would say, as you could see on my screen also, and I would say that ethics are nothing but these are those are said which a present generation is passing to the next generation, passing from one एक पीढ़ी से दूसरी पीढ़ी, one generation to another generation, a system of a moral principle, certain principle, like if you can say that as in a building the foundation is important, the so on is our life. Our whole life skill is on four things, and those four things are basic ethics of our life: the honesty, the truthfulness, the discipline, the respect. And these are like a pillars on which the entire system is based. So I would define an ethic is as a complete of a moral principle. They affect our people. They affect our students in a way to make decisions, to to lead their life. You know, it is like it is concerned with what is good for an individual or how it is good for the society. The certain rules where everybody has a responsibility to perform that. So it will be there if we are practicing. So that is called an integrity. So if we are defining the two words, the ethic, where ethic is something has been given to you, a seed, and out of that seed a tree will be there only and only if we have the integrity, if we practice, if we sow that seed, if we water that seed, then only it will come. So the integrity is nothing but it is a practice of being honest and showing a consistency, showing a uncompromising behavior to strong our moral values, our ethical principles, how we are following those. The we can say that integrity is nothing but regardlessly, it's in our life how we are imbibing those values, that is honesty, truthfulness. You know, it can, you can say that it can also stand as an opposition to the, you know, all hypocrisy, in that you are judging with the standards of the integrity which is involving regarding internal consistencies. That is your own conspiracy is going on in your mind, what is there, what is correct, what is wrong. So those your beliefs, whether you should follow those beliefs or not, or it's just a myth. So these all things which is, you know, the internal dialogue is going on in our life, and out of that we find the certain important things which are the part of the ethic. As you know, it's on my screen, it is clear that ethic is it is like imparting the behavior, permitting an individual to make the right option. I should do this or I should do that. What is important? Before I just this everybody can read it out, that the ethics sets the standard of what is acceptable, what is not, therefore protecting the interest of both. Here I have mentioned specifically teachers and students, but we can just remove these two words, because it is not just that we are protecting any kind of interest of these two people. We are, if we are protecting the interest of these, we are protecting the this of everyone. Before I just talk about this, I just wanted to show you a small video here about the ethics, that video. And I would say that the ethics plays a very, very important role in the education. This they interpret it as the discipline of dealing. Meanwhile, I was just telling that the ethics are nothing but these are interpreting as a discipline of dealing with the good and bad with the commitment and a self moral duty.
How many decisions do you think you make each day? If you ask the internet, the answer will range from 70 to 35,000. If you ask us, it's the wrong question to be asking at all. That's because we're interested in ethics. We're not concerned about the quantity of your decisions. We care about their quality. You might want to think of ethics as a tool that helps us create the difference between a good decision and a bad one. Ethics is the branch of philosophy that asks the practical question, what should we do? This leads to the study of things like values, principles, beliefs, and norms. These are the things that shape our choices. Ethics asks us, how should we live? What choices should we make? And what makes our lives